Hello everyone, David with the worst YouTube channel ever. Today we're going to look at a lot of cars. We'll get right to it. We are going to look at some vintage Matchbox today. All of these have come from Diecast Extreme in Cullman, Alabama. I highly encourage you to look them up, and if they're in your area and you have a chance to get out there, I know David, the owner, would appreciate you stopping by. Let them know where you heard about it and enjoy the selection of diecast available. We're going to get right to it. We've got a lot to look at today. We've got some loose and we've got some carded. So we'll start off with some carded. We've got right out of the gate a 64 Austin Mini Cooper S. This is a 2010 card on it. This one was $2 and we'll take a look at it. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on each car. We've just got a lot to look at. Hope you guys can see all the detail. I've picked out some really good ones. We've got full detail front and rear, I believe. We've got a badge on the front, chrome with their base, chrome on the grille. You can see Austin Mini Cooper there, the classic wheels, some indicator lights, tampo, headlamps, sliding window is half open. And I was mistaken, we've got nothing on the back, but it is a good looking Mini Cooper. Some stripes on the front, and a great one to start out with. Up next, another Austin. We've got a mini van. This is from the Heritage Classics, and this is a 2007 card. Right off the bat, I can see some detail work on the front lamps, badge, grille, indicator lights, just like the other one. This, of course, being a van version, and coming around on the rear. How about that? Great detail on the rear. Chrome on the tail lamps, amber and orange. A Austin badge on the gate. A little bit of black trim around the windows, chrome on the door handles. And that is a fantastic Austin minivan. Up next, a couple smart cars. We've got the same car. We've got both wheel variations. Cabrio, 2007 card, and this is in a very nice crimson or burgundy. Got a convertible, hence the Cabrio. Little sparse interior on such a small car. Headlamps, grille, logo, badge, whatever. A little bit of black paint on the back. You can see the top folded down in the convertible position. Black base. You've got some mirrors built into the glass. And pretty cool little smart car. We'll take a look at the other one real quick. Note the wheels on that one. Going to be the same car, except the spindle wheels on this version. Also, this one's from 2007. Same card. Only thing different is the wheels. And just to clarify that, we come around, and if I'm mistaken and there are some other subtle changes, then my apologies. I'm just going to try and get through these. We've got so many to look at. Two more, and then we'll get to some loose ones. 1971 Pontiac Firebird Formula. This has got the Firebird on the hood. This is a 2016 card. Pretty nice copper color. Same wheels as every other Matchbox, it seems, from this age. A little bit of paint on the grille, unless that could be part of the interior. The interior is black on this vehicle. Left-hand drive. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot because of the black interior. Back up just a bit. Coming around. Black bumper is part of the interior. That leads me to believe that they used the interior for the grille as well. Here is your Firebird, aka Chicken. And not a bad 1971 Firebird. Last one didn't have this color. 2016 Fiat 500. Not a very old one at all. 2016 on the card. Got some great front headlamps. Fiat badge on the hood. Black base gives you the color on the front. Coming around on the side. The base also makes up the fender flares, rear tail lamps. Really good badge on the liftgate, chrome around the license plate light or marquee, tail lamps, and your base information. 2016 Fiat 500. Alright, so I cleaned up on some loose cards out of the bushel bin. I'll give you a quick review of the price. This one was 50 cents. Of course, this is a newer VW Beetle. Chrome on the headlamps, VW badge, black on the top, chrome on the door. Some of these will have a little bit of wear. I try and collect mostly mint, and this one might be as bad as we see today, hopefully. Tail lamps, green base, 1995 on the trademark, and Volkswagen Concept is the name of this one. We'll put it over here with the Fiat and let you look at them as we keep on going. Alright, Saul's Diecast Odyssey. This one is for you. VW bus. On this bus you have a Camp Matchbox Beach Camp, El Segundo, California. Coming around on the front, nothing. You get tampos on the side, so you're not going to get any lamp detail. Volkswagen badge built into the casting. And what does that say there? For fun time in the summertime. Nothing on the rear. White plastic top. A little bit of wear, a little bit of, probably can just clean that up. It looks like it might be part of the, no, it's just a extra bonus piece. And you got a pretty basic, you can see that stump for a steering wheel. So this is a Volkswagen T2 bus, 1970. Let's start a new row here. Well, we're just going to have to cover up some of them. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Alright, we've got so many, it's just going to happen. 50 cents got me this Nissan Junior. I actually have this color, realized that after the fact, and my apologies, not a Nissan Junior. This is a Willys. Let's just clarify that. I've got a lot of cars in front of me, a lot on my mind here. Can't get the base correct. And let's see here. Well, you'll have to take my word for it. There's the Willys logo on the back. Nothing by way of tampos on the side. You do get lamps, you get some indicator lights. Chrome base gives you a chrome bumper. Black interior. Plastic bed. Black part of the interior. And pretty good wheels. Off-road wheels. Willys badge on the lift gate. Alright, what's next? Got another 50 cents, got me a BMW. This is the BMW Z4. Pretty clean car, really metal flake, metallic silver. Great badge on the side. Could do without the Matchbox on the fender. And that's all you're going to get because you get a little bit of paint on the side, excuse me, a little bit of tampo on the side. Look at the sparkle in that. Coming around on the rear, nothing tail lamp wise. Here's the interior, pretty good interior. Get some dials. Get the gear knob, two-seater, pretty cool little roadster. BMW Z4. All right, looks like an El Camino coming up next for $1. This is a color variation I did not have, and this is a 1970 Chevy El Camino. A little bit of tampo on the side here. You'll have to watch that on your 100-inch TV to pick that out. Got some hood clips, dotted in chrome. A lot of action here. Looks like a triple tampo, maybe an error here. You can see the door handle was done twice. In fact, we've got extra tampos all up and down the side of this vehicle. So if I ever display this one, it'll be on this side. This is what it's supposed to look like. You got a chrome base, it gets you a chrome bumper, and then you've got the extra action on that side right there. In fact, we might not even have enough room to look at all these. All right, a couple more loose, $1. And we've got Volkswagen Beetle Classic. Great wheels on this one. Chrome down the hood, white for your headlamps, chrome base, get you the chrome bumper. Good paint job. Coming around on the rear, nice two different colors on the tail lamps here, if we can get it in focus, amber and red. License plate, nice. There's your base. And I think after we show these, we'll make some room for the next batch. Let's go with a Shelby Cobra, $1. Didn't have this color, and the windshield is a little bit mashed down. I think I can fix it. I'm not gonna try too hard on this video, but it is leaning down a bit too far. Nice bit of aluminum paint on the roll bar. This is a really nice paint job on this one. You've got a Shelby logo on the hood. It's not an opening hood, of course. You got some pipes painted, or no, they're part of the base. Black interior gets you the radiator color. Nice lines on that Shelby Cobra. Silver Go Fast stripes on the hood, coming around on the rear, nothing on the rear. So there's your Shelby Cobra. Let's do one more. I was happy to get this Range Rover here in this color I did not have, $2. Let's start on the rear. Full deco on the tail lamps, Range Rover on the liftgate, Land Rover badge. Look at all the colors you get on those tail lamps. So this is a black vehicle, black base, dark gray interior, left-hand drive, coming around on the front. Fully decked out headlamps, chrome on the grille. This one does not appear to be in mint condition either. You know, it looks like paint chipping on the hood. Yeah, I guess that is what that is. Thought maybe it was the Range Rover name. Off-road wheels, kind of cyclonic wheels actually. Moonroof on the top. Great looking Range Rover. Okay, I'll keep going as far as piling off cars in front of these. Let's go back to some more carded. Check out this Porsche 911 GT3. This is from the MBX Metal line, and it is a 2007 card. Nice red. Pretty excited about this one. And these are going to be anywhere from $1 to $3. So a little bit of tread on the outside, full lamp detail on the front and rear, black paint for the grille, black base gets you the air splitter on the bottom. Great looking lamps, headlamps and turn indicators. Left-hand drive vehicle, black interior, full tail lamp detail, RS4 81520. No idea what that means. Perhaps somebody knows a little bit of background on that. And then a little bit more badging on the lift gate. Lovely red on this one. I mean, just a outstanding Porsche. Hot Wheels does a lot of good Porsches, but this one can hold its own with any of them. Okay, what else we got on a card? Lotus Europa. I assume this is the same 1970 or 71 that came with the black and gold paint scheme recently. But this is going to be all blue with a chrome piece added. It's not a chrome base. It's actually a chrome piece added to the body. Chrome bumper. Lambo Bull decal right there. Not Lambo. Lotus. Headlamps are done. Chrome interior, which I guess maybe that front bumper is part of that chrome interior. And maybe that interior also is that piece on the side. So, tail lamps on the rear are done. A registration plate, 72 Europa. So it's not the same one. Lotus on the lift gate. Chrome on the, I guess these are, I thought maybe one was a gas tank. Anyway, I like this blue. This is a, I don't know what color you call that, like a, it's like a deep Arctic blue. It's really nice. See if we can get that to stay there. They're just going to pile up. Another Beetle. 1962 Volkswagen Beetle. And I probably have that red one already. Pretty sure I do not have this blue. This blue does not have a chrome base, so you're not going to get chrome bumpers. Gray. Same as the other red one. A little bit of chrome on the hood. Same wheels. No, it's not the same wheels. The other one, if you can see back there, has spindle wheels. This one does have the full detail on the tail lamps. This one says Beetle on the registration plate. The other one just has a number. And yeah, love that color. Two good blues in a row. Here's one I'm not going to open. I'm going to send this one to a buddy who asked for this one, Toyota Prius in the taxi version. This version came out in 2016 on the card, so 2017 release probably. We'll take a look at it. Nothing on the front. You're going to get tampos on the side, so you're going to lose all your lamps. And a little bit extra on the top for the taxi bar. Nice wheels on this one. MBX Metro City from the Matchbox Adventure series, maybe? Or maybe that's just advertising a little web game that they had. We'll put that one here for now. Let's see if it makes a cut when we have to get rid of some of these. Alright, let's do a few more loose, and then I'm going to clear it off and we'll start all over. I'm pretty sure I've already got this Carmen Ghia. I don't know. I think I bought this a few trips ago, but this is a very light blue Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. Got a little bit of wear on the front there. You can see on the right hand side. Turn signals are done, and yeah, we've got plenty of damage on this one. So I'm glad I've got another version. I've got a brand new version. So if somebody would like this one, knowing that it does have some damage and wear, you're very welcome to contact me to have me put it aside for you. Full lamps on the front and rear. Nice interior on this. You know, you get the cover down. You get the convertible top cover rolled up. I like that effect, and it's still a good looking Carmen Ghia. somebody doesn't have it, I'll be more than happy to part with that one. Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser in the green. At this point, I might have this one. I don't know if I bought it when it came out recently. I know I just showed you guys the pink one. Chrome base, chrome grille, lights, wood paneling on the side, 2 dogs in the rear. Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser, one that we've probably all seen. All right, let's get one more loose in here and then we will clear it off. So this 50-cent investment here got me a little bit earlier version, I think, of the Smart car. This is a green one, full lamps on the rear, registration plate. What does that say? I can't read that. A little bit more paint on this one. Headlamps, badge. There's your registration plate, so it doesn't say anything too specific, and then a badge on the side. So we'll take a look at these real quick, and then I'm going to make some room. We'll pull all these off to the side, and we'll keep on going. We've got plenty to look at today. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Can't think of much else to say while we kill some time here. All right, put this guy over here. Let's go to some more carded. This is one of the best ones that I thought I found. $2, Nissan Cube. Card date is 2010. Part of the Metro Rides series. Seems to be one that would fit my collection. Seems like a lot of city vehicles. Okay, metallic blue, metal flake, rear lamps. Looks like they have a little bit of application error on that. Just a little bit of sag. Got a good Nissan logo on the back. On the back. Cube on the registration plate. Coming around on the side. One window down. And I don't know if that, yeah, that's just a little bit of paint card wear. Good Nissan badge on the grille. Headlamps are done. Cube on the registration plate. Love that. Absolutely love that Nissan Cube. First one in my collection. And continuing the theme of new castings for me, Lexus GS 430 Matchbox Metal series. The card date is 2007. This is a gold vehicle. Tan interior. Full lamp detail on the front and the rear. I bet grille looks really good. Look at that Lexus badge on the grille. That is outstanding. Coming around on the side, and there we go. Wow. Just a little dust, maybe a little bit of paint wear. Disappointing. Gold metal flake paint job. Rear tail lamps. Another encrypted license plate. Possibly Lexus badge above it. Don't have many Lexus, and I do like that one. Trucking right along. I'm a sucker for clean Italian cars. This Alfa Romeo Giulia 2007 on the card. Now, interesting thing on this one, it's got the chrome interior so that you can have the bumpers without having the entire base chrome. So, my buddy Christian in Estonia said that diecast companies are only allowed to make Alfa Romeos in actual colors that they came in, or maybe that was just for the Giulia. So white and red is all you get. Or maybe that was just for Matchbox back then. I forget what he said, but it made sense. I've only seen white and red. A little bit of sloppy paint work on this one. That's a tough logo to nail. There's a lot of fine detail in that V-shaped logo. Love the chrome bumpers though. One thing about the Hot Wheels Real Rider Premium version, you know, it's the Sprint version, so it doesn't have any bumpers, and I like this one. Rear lamps on the back with the blade, with the registration plate. Love this one. Alfa Romeo Giulia. All right, a few more. Did not have a really nice Mitsubishi Eclipse. This one is a 2005 card date. This is a weird pea green, yellow green color. You get a see-through roof with black paint, tan interior, a little bit of a chrome trim or aluminum on the hood. This is almost like a concept vehicle, and I didn't look at it close enough. No, it just says Eclipse. Just seems a little bit different than what I remember the Eclipse. So no front lamp detail really. A little bit of, you know, silver paint coming around on the rear. You do get a Mitsubishi logo above Eclipse written on the rear bumper, and then the interior is worked into part of the rear color package. Mitsubishi Eclipse, I like that one. All right, last one, then we'll do some more loose, and we'll start to make our way toward the end here. This Audi R8 is a very early version, 2007 on the card. It's got to be one of the first few, I would imagine, if not a first edition. But I don't think it is. Here's your registration plate on the front, headlamps, black paint, the grille underneath the lamps coming around on the side. You don't get this piece colored, which I see on a lot more models nowadays. Nice Audi badge on the rear. License plate looks clean. This is actually a very good tampo job on these. And let's see, that's it. Black interior. One of the better R8s that I have. Put it next to this Mitsubishi Eclipse, and we'll knock out these last few loose ones. This is a $1 Porsche Cayman. This is in a lot of the multi-packs. I believe it was in one of the Autobahn series, maybe. I don't usually buy 5-pack, so I didn't have this color. A darker gold with full detail on the front lamps. Tail lamps are done. Great registration plate. C1817. And that's what you get. Blacked out wheels look good. Really appreciate the little bit of color difference between the rim and the tire. A little bit more realistic to me. All right, we'll scoop a few more of these down here. This was a $1 pickup here. Another car with blacked out rims. Earlier Dodge Viper version. Nice Viper insignia on the fender with the logo. Blacked out wheels, smoked out headlamps, black on the hood. As an auto adjuster, just as a little bit of trivia here for you, one time I had to write an estimate to fix a Dodge Viper, and the front bumper alone was $1,500. So, very expensive car to repair from an insurance standpoint. Not that anybody's going to feel sorry for an insurance company. So, nothing on the way of color for the tail lamps. Interior is pretty good. You get some dials on the instrument cluster and a little bit more detail. You got an e-brake there, as well as a couple other knobs. Interior, pretty good on this Dodge. Blacked out Viper. Like it. Blacked out wheels anyway. Okay, let's go over to Nissan. $1 color variation I didn't have again. one everybody's probably seen or has a couple in their collection. This is a copper Z or Z. Headlamps are painted silver. Z badge on the fenders. Tail lamps are painted. Not a tempo. Nissan badge. And then your Z registration plate. A little bit of black paint around the window trim. Always a fan favorite. Oh, it's just not going to cooperate, is it? Alright, in that color spectrum, this is a 50-cent piece right here. And this is a Ford Focus. Old wheels, orange, coming around on the rear. Tail lamps, window trim on the back window, focus coming into focus on the liftgate, ZX3 badging on it, some paint wear or card wear, whatever you call it. Look at the little extra color that you get on the indicator lights under the hood. All of it's painted. Fog lights painted silver. Don't have too many Fords. Focuses anyway, or foci. Really like this next one. This was a 50-cent piece. This green Opel Roadster. I'm a sucker for Opel. I'll take them all. Every one that you can find for me. Headlamps are done. Black paint on the side for the grille. Here's your interior. Coming around on the rear. Tail lamps look really good. Exhaust stacked in the center. And there's your Opel badge. Cool Roadster right there. That color is a weird green. That's not a Kelly green. It's not a racing green. It's not, you know, it's not this Fiat green. It's not this Beetle green. It is its own distinct. It's like a muted, more of an opaque green. Speaking of green, $1 Ford GT. It's like an earlier version. Somebody can tell me if that is the case. You get indicator lamps in orange, nothing on the hood, black base, plastic of course. All your color is going to be on the side. Ford logo on the rocker, Ford GT coming around on the rear. Nothing there. So, interesting green on that one. We got three more carded, and that's going to do it for this video. We'll head toward the finish line with a 61 Jaguar E-Type from the Heritage Classics. This is a 2007 card. Very nice blue. Didn't have this color. Coming around on the front. Headlamps are tampoed. Chrome interior. Gets you a little bit of detail on the grille there. Front bumper. Lovely lines on this casting that we all know. And some tail lamp color. Jaguar on the rear license plate. And a little bit of color for the tail lamps. Multiple colors. So, great Jaguar E-Type version. Let's do this Metro Rides Mini Cooper S convertible. And this is a 2010 card. I think we've already seen one Mini Cooper so far, but not a convertible. So, this is a newer version, not the classic. Mini badge, painted grille, painted, both grills are painted. A little bit of dot for your indicator lights or fog lamps. Tail lamps, registration plate is where the base fits in. You've only got one post on this vehicle. Well, take that back. Two. So I don't know why you have two posts and an opening for that, unless they used this casting in the past and changed it to a two-post vehicle. A little bit of smoke color on the interior glass. Pretty nice interior on this one. Gear shift, steering wheel. I guess you could, technically, is this a four-seater? maybe not, I don't know. Mirrors on both sides. Really nice yellow color. I like that vehicle. Last but not least, I know this is one a little bit harder to find, and it's probably not the most difficult Prius to find. I think the brown one is. If I remember right from chasing diecast cars, the brown one is the one you want to find, but this is a 2008 card. I paid $2 for this, and this is from the Metro Rides series, and this is it's a very light gold, like a champagne. Tampoed headlamps. You do get a Toyota badge on the hood. You get a registration plate that I can't read. There we go. 715 7R 55N. Don't know what that means. Coming around on the side. Great wheel choice on this one. Black interior. Tampoed tail lamps. A little bit of see-through, a little bit of glass to let you look into the interior. Prius on the registration plate, Prius on the lift gate, and then looks like Toyota on one side, Prius on the other. Great Prius. Had a black one in a previous video. Don't have a clean Prius, and really like that one a lot. So we probably looked at, gosh, 20-30 cars at least, maybe more. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Some vintage Matchbox. I'm going to post a video midweek next week of the actual peg hunt from Diecast Extreme, and you'll see the inventory which they carry. This shop is located in Cullman, Alabama. And also, while I'm thinking about it, I want to go ahead and give you guys a quick preview. Let's just do this. Of the shelf. It has been fully loaded. Bear with me while I get my tripod out of the way. This is the loaded up DIY shelf that I made recently. I won't go into a whole lot of close-ups of the vehicles, but I thought it really came out well, and love the transition of the colors. Thought you guys might be interested to see it. You can pause if you want, or I can just make a video and just go through the shelf one day. But really like how that came out. I've got a lot of Ferrari, not to brag or anything, but I enjoy Ferrari, so I get as many as I can. Didn't have a way to display them as much as I wanted to, and when you have a big red patch on your shelf, you get a chance to show some Ferrari. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. This one's a lot longer than I typically do, but we had a lot to show today, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good weekend. I will talk to you guys on the next video. Take care.